Welcome everybody to the Knights match. Jester's match. We got Mike Gaines being challenged by
Harold Micheloni.
Micheloni. It's like Michelob. That's what I asked him.
Right.
Mike right on track there. Pretty good leg. Start thing
Beautiful.
out. Don't even have to go to the overhead to figure that one out.
No, that's a for sure win. They're playing 9-ball today, race to 12. No 9-ball breaks, no 3 foul rule. BCAPL rules.
Hey, we need some help, though, because we only got 8 viewers over here because we're not able to go to Facebook right now. What? Copyright strike, and they yelled at us for something. We gotta figure out what it was. Huh?
Well, yeah, so Facebook restricted our OS page. I don't know. Someone complained for, I don't know, some frivolous reason.
It's probably because we had Little John on here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they just don't like, John Fields, or maybe...
Could be it.
I mean, really, I was listening to pretty much the whole thing, and there was nothing graphic or anything, so I don't know what the problem is.
We were like G almost, beyond PG.
Most likely someone complained, and they just have to review every complaint. And the timing was perfect so that we can't go live on Facebook.
Weird. All right, so 3-ball. Looks tough.
Yeah, I don't see
It's got a push here, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, an intelligent push out would probably be your best bet here. Unless he can, just snick the 3 and, maybe get a safe out of it. But here, I'll bring up the player's information for later while we're waiting. See what we got here. Yeah, we got Harold Micheloni. He filled out his. He's from Plover, Wisconsin. First time I believe he played in this event.
That reminds me, I have to send MH the link so he fills out his information. Otherwise, we could have a lot of fun making that one up.
Yeah, I mean, all we really know about him is he's from England. He's like a secret agent or something.
It's a good hit there by Mike.
Yeah.
Might have given him the edge. I can't quite tell.
And Mike is from Rockford, Illinois. Should be a great match today. And that's not going to be good. First shot, scratches. Gives Mike ball in hand. I don't see too many problems here as long as you can control the cue ball, but anything can happen. You underhit, you overhit. Looks pretty good.
Perfect. I'll tell you, Mike is right on the cusp of going into the Knights. He actually discussed whether or not he wanted to switch it up and just forfeit his Jesters.
Right.
Kind of like going for the promotion.
Yeah, he won 7. Took a week off and then won another one last week, and this would be either 2, so consecutively not 9, but this could be 9 total wins.
Yeah, he debated that.
He's looking for maybe a change. Maybe he wants to move up to the Knights. You can't fault him for that. I mean, he's right on the edge there at 495.
I want to thank everybody for getting out there, sharing the stream to their favorite pool groups. We really appreciate that, especially right now since we can't go to Facebook. So
yeah, the easiest way to do it is you copy link from YouTube, you share it, copy link, and then you go over to Facebook and just paste it into some of the groups or maybe your public, profile page.
Nice shot there.
Whatever
to
you
get
got.
over on that side of the table by Mike. Yeah, I mean, honestly, for me, it's easiest from my phone. If I just pull up the YouTube, it says
Right.
share, and it asks me where.
What
And
groups?
it says I can share to my Facebook group.
Yeah, iPhones don't have that option.
Wow, what a great shot! Mike is on fire here.
I was helping somebody else do that yesterday, and I was surprised iPhones don't have the share to group. So they had to actually copy the link and go to Facebook and do it all
really?
manually. Yeah, it's kind of a pain.
One more reason Androids are better.
I would say. Although I heard that iPhone was starting to get USB-C compatibility, which might mean we can stop throwing a bunch of charges in the landfill.
Rick White, how are you? I haven't seen you for a while on here. I'm sure you're there, but maybe not commenting, so good to see you. Says, let's go, Harold. You got this. Well, he's got to let Mike slow down a little bit first, and then he might.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Harold made one mistake, scratched, and lost the game.
Yeah.
Can't really, it happens.
Harold was warming up with our current knight, MH Penglaze.
Yeah, that's always a good battle.
Yeah, he played Caden last week.
Mike was warming up with Craig Fowler.
All right. Can't ask for a bet. Oh, boy. How many kicks does it take to push it in the corner? It almost went.
Well, he's left with a shot.
Good morning, Lena. What is that? Liam. Sorry. Miss Daly. It's past morning here, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's 1:30. Maybe 2.
Maybe that's just like a thing to say. Good morning.
Well, we do have a lot of viewers from Australia, the
true.
Philippines, England,
Leanne, where are you
India.
from?
Even a bunch from Japan. I was watching, I took a look at the analytics, and I was like, wow, they like their pool in Japan.
Oh, yeah. Amazing trick shot videos.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, a little thin on the one. Didn't leave much. Harold's got to get warmed up here.
The infamous first time on the stream.
Yeah, it's tough.
Jitters.
Doesn't even matter if it's first time or your 10th time.
Apparently it does. Mike just pounded that in the pocket.
Well, he's got his earbuds in today. He said he wanted to try something new. If his opponent didn't mind, he was going to pop in the earbuds. But he's got the respect for it. He doesn't wear them when he's breaking, and when the opponent's breaking in case they call a push out or save. Got around there pretty good. A little sharp on the 3, but doable.
Yeah, he's going to come 2 rails here for the lever, should. Uh-oh.
Yeah, naturally pretty good on the 4 there.
Well, Harold with a little bit of a tester here. He's going to have to try and come around the 7, I think.
Yeah, I'd take this all day, though. A ball by a pocket. Great way to warm up the stroke on your jitters.
Just got to make sure you stay down.
Yeah, he stayed down nicely.
Stay out of there.
Cuttable?
Oh, yeah. Look at the overhead.
Yeah.
That's how you always tell. It's hard to tell looking at the regular traditional view a little bit, but it's very cuttable looking from the overhead.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was going to bump into the 6 or go down table.
That'll work, though, either way.
Right. It's an opportunity. Another thin cut. Pretty good shape on the 6. Naturally.
Hey, Harold. Uh-oh.
Back and forth, flirting with
there.
those side pockets.
A little bit
Yeah.
unfortunate there for Harold. Could have used a little better angle and not come off the two points.
Right.
He did,
Yeah, I mean, he made those shots. They were tough shots. Just kind of got a little out of place on the shape. So Mike's not going to waste any time with a 3-ball run.
What's going on, Andrew? Leanne still didn't say where she was from. Maybe she's from here and she's just embarrassed because she just woke up and said good morning.
Could be. Yeah, a lot of people do wake up.
No need to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
I wish I was still sleeping at 1:30 in the afternoon.
And maybe she works 3rd shift.
Could be. No
Yeah, you
judgment
never know.
here. I could have used more sleep than I got, for sure. In fact, you mind if I take a nap quick?
Yeah. Yeah, just every 15 minutes or so say, nice shot.
Yeah.
Good leave. Might be able to automate this. Just get a bunch of, yeah. Oh, did that? Yeah. That'd be funny.
It is funny.
All right. So Mike's up 2-0 in a race to 12.
Keep sharing, guys. This is an actual pretty interesting experiment here to find out how many viewers we can get built up on YouTube only.
Yeah, but it's not a good experiment because the Jesters usually get the least of the views. Sadly.
Well, which
No
is
offense to
crazy because
anybody.
honestly, Mike plays some really good pool.
He does. And there's a huge following of 525 and under people out there. They just don't support their own.
Right. They all think they're the champion. 525.
Right.
Or 500, whatever.
I mean,
boy.
Yeah, this is an Oh, yeah. Okay, so Mike.
That was a great effort, honestly, to get all the way up table.
Yeah. It's still tough for Mike. He's got to make the 1 and get down to the 2. And I'm not seeing anything for the 2.
I think I try and sneak inside between the 5 and the rail and try and bump into the.
That'd be nice, yeah.
Oh. Well, avoids the scratch.
It gets him on the 2. Now, whether or not he can play that off the 3, we'll see.
Arthur, you might be a few seconds behind. You might want to just make sure you fast forward so that you're seeing real-time comments.
Yeah, just click that live button.
Is that what it means?
Yeah. If you click live, it'll go to the live. But sometimes it's kind of funny. He's watching it where he's watching it. He's not hearing us ahead, so it's not a problem. But his chat will be behind.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
He said good game, Mike,
Right.
and we're third of the way into this game.
Yep.
Just a lesson for everybody watching.
Yep, YouTube's pretty cool. You can actually rewind. You can go slow motion. Then when you want, you click live, and it goes right back to current.
Yeah, so if you see something you really think was cool or one of the commentators says something you want to rehear.
Well,
That's
yesterday
not as
during
likely.
John's tournament, I was looking. There was only 2 people on Facebook, and there was like 40 on YouTube.
Yeah, which is
So-
great. So good to see that.
Yeah, I mean, I think people just generally, once they subscribe over there, and, whether or not they hit the notification bell or not, it still shows up in their list.
You know, it's funny that you say the Jesters has the lowest numbers of all of our competitions.
Right.
So what's funny about that is it's also the biggest list
Yeah.
that we have.
Hey, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
If all the people on the list watched, it'd be the biggest
Right.
audience.
Absolutely.
200-300. I don't think there's that many, but there was at one time.
What kind of animal eat their young?
I don't know. All of them do, don't they?
I don't know.
The right time and place. I mean, it could be the time, 1:30 on a Sunday. I mean, a lot of the people here are playing in the weekly 8-ball tournament. They're into their own things. People are golfing. But
Bump this 4.
we do get views after the fact.
That's a really good shot, actually, to push that 4 over like he did.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. So they might not be watching right now, but they'll watch
we'll
it
get 'em
tonight,
later, yeah, that's right. Careful
Monday
here.
morning. Oh, I can't tell. Does that go past? I don't
No,
think so.
Absolutely not.
Wow.
Harold's licking his chops here. He's like, all right.
Yep, he
I
needs
got
to
a
get on the
chance.
board here. I don't know. I saw Mike jump a few times, and he made every one of them.
I'll tell you, he's one of the most animate students of the game, I think, that I've seen for a while. I mean, he just has immersed himself in the sport
Right?
and has improved very quickly based on that.
Yeah, he's been playing for a while, but I don't know when he started taking it seriously. Let's see.
Robert Chavez hit 21, I think, if I remember right.
32.
30. Okay. Yeah, it's only been a couple years that he's been playing, honestly. Robert Chavez says you can learn from any level player. I would agree to that to a degree.
Well, and you can kind of fudge those numbers a little bit because I played when I was a little kid, but I was just banging balls around in a bar, or I went to a bowling alley.
Sure.
I never really took it seriously. So when did I really start playing? Well, I could say 19 because of sticks and sharks and KK. But then I took 20 years off. So did I really start playing when I walked in here 3 years ago? Maybe.
Yeah, because you were no good before that.
Yeah, I beat you.
You're a poser.
I walked in and I saw you and I slow rolled every ball in because I was so nervous. and I missed the 8. I did not beat you. And then you ran the table. I can't lie. But I had a good run, though. You were a little worried. You're like, hey, we might have someone here. And I'm
Who is
still,
this punk?
I'm still missing the 8. Yeah, it was funny because who was here? It was like Barry Chapman, Mike Lemire.
Are you talking about here?
Yeah, you guys were all sitting over there, and it was when the 7-foot was right there. In front of the tournament booth there.
All right.
And I just walked in. I was like, I didn't know this place was here. And you just said, hey, you want to play? Picked up a bar stick, I think.
I must have been desperate.
I don't know. Well, we didn't play I wasn't gambling.
I probably didn't know who you were at that time either.
No, I didn't know anyone. But I noticed some people, and I was like, hey, is John Fields still around? Where are all these people that used to play? And then maybe, I kind of sparked hey, he's got some history. He might be all right. And then I run 7 balls and miss the 8.
Nice try.
Yeah. Story of my life.
Leanne says you only get better when you play someone that's better than you. Again, I'll answer that with to a degree, I think. I think it is true that you need to play people that are better than you, but it doesn't help you to get beat up every single time you play.
That's true.
You do have to be able to utilize the things that you're learning by playing that better player and doing that to somebody else.
Right.
It's kind
Practice.
of a trade-off. Yeah.
Practice is a big part. Also, if you are playing a better player and maybe you miss a shot and they run out on you, it's nice if they let you kind of finish the balls on the table. Because if they're just running out and you're racking and they're running out and you're racking, what are you learning?
Well, and I used to, when Mason was just starting out, we'd play that way. I'd run out, and then if he was able to run out his balls, he would get to break.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
A little bit of like a second chance.
Right, yep.
Yeah.
Match for match, if he could.
Well, because you want to hit them in. You want to, second chance to make that shot you missed. See if you can, get a little practice out of it.
Man, I just feel like somebody goes through and locks all these all the time, so I can't do anything ever.
You don't have to unlock them to make them visible.
I'm talking about, kid.
Are you just trying to move it?
No.
Yeah, if just leave them locked and just hit the eyeball. On, off, yeah.
Right, I understand. But
the reason why they get locked is so that people don't accidentally drag them across the screen, which has happened. Not lately, though. I think a lot of the people that are helping commentate, a lot of volunteers, like Taylor Collar, Corey Peterson, Patrick's been here I don't know, for months, and then he just, he's doing something with the family today, so he couldn't be here today. Yeah, kind of a tester on the 2-ball here. And I'll be honest, I was a little surprised that Harold's Fargo was lower. I remember him at the ballroom. He was touching, I don't know, it had to be like high 400s. And he said to me that he's been playing in all these open tournaments and just getting beat up.
yeah, that'll help you. I mean,
Yeah.
help you by hurt you.
I mean, if you win one, you go up still. But, in the long run of 1,000 games, it's tough to move your Fargo if you're playing in a lot of opens. Just kind of pads the established numbers. So I know it says 300 something, but he definitely can play at a 500.
Oh, he plays better than his Fargo by far, as he misses the 2. But
like you said, maybe a little nervous. I'm sure, takes a few games to get moving. You wait too long, though.
I'm half sleeping here. I'm watching from the overhead cam. You didn't even say anything.
Well, I don't mind the overhead cam. I mean, not 24/7, but it's easier to see sometimes.
It's kind of our job, isn't it? Make it as easy to see as possible.
So I color matched this here, and I was thinking maybe we should just put like something on the table physically,
Oh, could do that.
like a Mad Apple banner or something, because when they walk by it, you can definitely see it. It's almost invisible, though, huh? I'm talking about the diamond cover-up. I can say it. Hey, they'll sponsor us one day.
Well, that was a good. It's a good hit. A little bit of a tester, but Harold's got a good shot here. You can definitely make this. You don't have a lot of work to do to get it shaped for the 4.
Yeah, I think I'm hitting this medium soft. Just make the 8.
Little draw.
Yeah.
Let's see. Leanne says, I wish they had leagues here that reported to Fargo.
So I'm noticing something with Harold. He sits upright and his head's down. He must look over the top of his glasses when he aims. That's got to be tough. Yeah?
I used to play blind, yeah.
Well, so, I mean, so I don't know. That's going to be weird, right? I mean, if you're looking over the top of your glasses, the glasses aren't actually doing anything.
Correct, yep. You're looking through. But honestly, I saw the ball just fine. I learned how to aim without glasses and bad vision. So when I look at a blurry ball, it made sense.
Yeah. But, I mean, your percentage has to go down on cut shots.
Not really.
Quite a bit, no?
You learn what that blurred edge means.
Well, that was a solid hit.
Very good hit, and going to get rewarded, kind of. He got some distance on him.
A little tester for Mike. Does he want to cut the 4, come back down for the 6?
He's been stroking the. His mom's in the crowd today, so he's playing for her right now, probably. That was a great bank. I got to push the little red button here and there.
No cuts allowed. He's been banking all morning, all afternoon as well.
I was going to say he wasn't here in the morning.
Close enough. Yeah, the weekly tournament, Sunday tournament, looks like it's doing well. Maybe close to 20 players. Maybe
Still
more.
gives himself a tester here. Ends up right on the rail and dead straight in. This is not one that you just bat away. You gotta
make sure you hit the cue ball in the center. That's the biggest thing. Otherwise, you end up massing it.
I like rolling this ball. I don't like drilling it. Good shot.
Can't beat that.
Take a look at this bank shot.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. So you kind of, had to tighten it up a little bit.
Did it perfect. He did get a little to that outside rail, but it obviously was good.
Right.
And the correct spin to make it happen.
Yeah, he used running English on that, which means he had to cut that even thinner. Impressive shot.
Yeah, Rick White says, man, Mike is on fire. And he is, too. I mean, I'm not kidding when I say that he's improved very quickly.
Oh, yeah. He's got a lot of confidence, and he executes well.
Now, if he just learned how to break.
Let's see.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, that was a good squat.
Yep.
1 ball. Little unlucky.
Yeah, he's just not quite getting the love of the leave here. Safety coming.
You know what I found works, and it's hard to do, is just it's a softer break, a softer pop break. When I was doing a softer pop break yesterday in the long race 9-ball, I was getting the cue ball in the middle of the table. I was making 2 balls, and everything was by a pocket. It was unbelievable. You don't have to hit them as hard as you want, as you can every time. You got to try different speeds, different angles, and then every table's a little different, right? So the humidity level, though, yesterday was perfect for a soft break. And it wasn't a safety break. I'm telling you, everything was by a pocket. It looked like there was a drill, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything's by a pocket.
The break that reminds me of when you talk about that is when I set the cue ball in the left corner here, kind of where the 7 is, but out 1 diamond.
Okay.
Just inside. And you're jacked up just a little bit, and you just drop the cue through the shot.
Okay, just enough.
Don't kill it.
Right.
It's amazing that you got to watch your cue ball is all it is.
You get so much movement.
Yeah.
I think that there's like diminishing returns when you hit too hard.
Rick White says, I think Mike used to play at the Billiard Cafe in Rockford. He absolutely did. We talk about it weekly, pretty much, because that is where he plays out of still, I think.
Yeah, he took a lesson
too,
from Nate Mindham for a year. A whole year. I wonder if that was daily.
I mean, he had to know more than Nate knew.
Quite possibly.
I don't even know. I'd have to go in quite detail to teach somebody for an entire year.
Yeah, maybe it was like every Saturday, every other Saturday. I don't know. We might have to elaborate on that a little bit.
Right.
But I know
are we
Nate,
talking 8-hour days here?
right.
I mean, that vast knowledge of Nate Mindham.
I mean, Nate's been playing real good lately, too.
He has.
I don't know.
Last time I watched him play the Cue It Up, he just won that thing that was here.
Yeah.
So
I think
Rob's
Mika
his own tournament.
Immonen and Darren Appleton, and he's just sucking up all this knowledge, going to these matchroom events. He was already a master, but he's starting to edge his way forward.
I agree with the first part of that, sucking up. Oh, no, knowledge. Yeah, knowledge. Just kidding, Nate.
Hey, everybody's got to start somewhere.
Oh, no, he's done a great job. I kid with him, but he's done a very good thing for pool.
Oh, yeah.
Continues
the
to.
podcast.
And it's been good for him, too, quite honestly. So.
Hey, we should get the podcast sponsorship over here. Come on, Nate.
We already talked to him.
Oh, okay, good.
You just relax, would you? Get ahead of yourself, kid.
Oh, you never know. I mean, I feel like I used to listen to that thing daily. Now I just catch it on Spotify here and there.
So I figured out what I don't like about Spotify. We've had the whole Spotify debate.
Uh-oh.
They do not do as good of a job matching. Just because I like one song by one artist doesn't mean I want to hear country songs across the board for the next week.
Yeah.
And even if I like skip, it still just keeps plugging me country music, and it's like.
Well, they've got your daily mixes.
Song, you know what I mean?
You got to get into the daily mixes. They got daily mix 1 through 6.
Nice shot there by Harold.
That's where you get your mix better.
I would love to see Harold get this first game here, get himself rolling a little bit. Come on now.
Oh, no.
Just looks like he's rushing a little bit, and I think...
yeah, that's not a shot that he would normally miss, and, he overhit it a little bit as well. Maybe he was trying to hold it. Could affect the outcome there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, was that a miscue?
He's going to blame that on table roll, but then I'll blame that on MH.
Yeah, he gave us a look.
Did he?
Yeah.
I
don't know what the look is.
I should have replayed that. No,
the look could be,
it's too late now.
Man, I hit that bad. I'm going to give a look. Or that could be the table rolled.
No, it definitely didn't roll because, if anything, it rolled to help him.
Yeah, I feel like he hit it hard enough that there shouldn't have been an issue there.
But this is about Harold at the moment. We would love to see him get out here, get himself on the board.
Oh, he blasted it. It's a rough one. Mike up for the 8, trying to get 5 on the board here in a race to 12.
I'm telling you, we're going to fill that Popolac spot up there with a shoe sponsorship.
Yeah. Nike, Adidas.
Right. I mean, look at that. It's perfect. The shoes are right in frame. Careful here, Mike. Well, he kind of got to the top side and ended up, look at that, straight in the hole.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind this. I mean, it is a little tester because you're going all the way across the table, but it shouldn't be a problem for Mike. Everything looks easy on TV.
Best 495 in the book.
Got it. Dead center pocket.
Let's see. I'm missing some talking here. What's going on? I shoot a long time ago. Leon Daly. Oh. Apparently a fused lumbar is an advantage in braking.
Really?
That's what Leanne says.
I hold the table, pull through the stroke. My lumbar is fused, so it helps me get a power break.
Nice.
Interesting.
Let's see. Tom Godzik says, I am taking a break practice. I am taking a break from practicing pool to watch this match. I got it.
Thanks, Tom.
He's laughing at himself for that.
Well, everybody needs a break.
Right. Including Gaines.
Yeah. He's making balls.
I know,
He's
I'm giving him
controlling
a
the
hard
cue. The one is going to the same spot. just not getting that open shot. You just got to take a little power off of it. It'll be perfect.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's pushing through it a little bit too much.
Says the guy who hits it as hard as he can every
What are you
time.
talking about? I don't even. Did you watch my break yesterday?
Yeah. I think you were just hitting it as hard as you could.
That was a
Cue
pop.
ball was going 17 rails, getting kicked 25 times.
It did not. It sat dead tight.
All right,
Go back and watch my first match against Taylor.
That might have been when you
Or
guys
Tyler.
retired. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Part
I was
2.
crushing my break the first round.
You were definitely getting movement. You were making balls.
I'm just not. You shouldn't even be allowed to commentate. I don't know why I listened to you. You just don't have any. I mean, no insightful conversation
right?
whatsoever.
Well, maybe you just don't want to hear it. Maybe you're in denial.
I do hear Egypt is quite cool this time of year.
Speaking of Egypt, I do share to the Egypt group.
Do you?
And there's a lot of people out there that like watching
Nice,
this
see?
stuff.
We're
Yeah.
talking about your river there. So are we audio translated, or do they have to read?
I think the closed captioning can translate. I'm not sure, though.
I would love to hear what I sound like in a digital
Yeah.
remade voice.
Well, it'd just
in
be
another
text.
country.
They would have to read the text.
Oh,
I mean, we're not Netflix.
nice bank there by Harold. He'll appreciate that later.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's in the hole. Just got to...
Well, we're going to be banking the 8.
Man, he got a little out there, yeah.
Some people are good at bank shots. Let's see what happens. This is the Jester's match, so it's not going to be all perfect.
Oh. Nope, open shot on the 8. This is an opportunity for Mike. No love on the 9 there.
I don't know. You think Harold should have maybe picked 8 ball?
You know,
Mike is a rotation kind of player.
yeah. If you're going to miss the last 2 balls, 8 ball is definitely going to be a better choice.
Oh, he's going to give him a ball in hand to him, too.
Oh.
I thought he was. Instead of a real opportunity for Harold, now he's got to work.
Man, that is tough. Just think of these shots are like just ego shattering, Every shot you get, you're out of a pocket. You got a bang shot. You got a kick shot, a 90-degree cut shot.
There we go.
Drills it.
Well, I'm telling you, we were talking about it before. Harold can play good pool. He's got to get this first game jitter out of his way.
Yeah.
Make a couple balls, get a little confidence, and you'll see some better pool.
Yeah, people don't realize it, but it does. There's some nerves involved in this.
Oh,
There's people watching, sitting around watching.
you got even worse. You got jerks up in the booth talking about you.
Yeah, nobody wants that. Yeah, we should just play some jazz in the background.
Just light.
Yeah, just light, smooth elevator music.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't work because it'd get rid of our copyright strikes.
Yeah, well, we'd have to find free, no license jazz
Well,
music.
I'm telling you, we just got to partner up with Rick.
Yeah, you can make. You can make us some special tunes.
He did already, actually. He made some of that.
Yeah, we do have a song waiting, and I'm waiting to either throw it on some kind of a intro video or maybe just a commentary free video that you throw out like a morning.
I think you should just do like a chat. We should give him a bunch of our audio clips, and he should just do a chop up of all our words, like a.
Oh, yeah. Who's good at producing music?
Yeah, right.
Take some audio, mix it up.
Well, Rick, I would think, would be able to do that.
Well, I think Rick is a musician.
Yeah.
That's different than like the producer type, yeah, where they're just mixing beats. And I put more faith in the musician as having more skill, because even I used to make my own house music.
Oh, so
really
you're
easy.
hired.
Yeah,
You can do the chop, the
it's just
mix.
boom, boom, boom. Throw a cymbal in there. Every 16 beats, every 32 beats. It's not that hard.
See, and then they get clips of you going every 16 beats.
Yeah.
every 16 beats.
It's not that hard.
Okay, we should stop now. Probably
You
envelope.
started this. Yeah, now we're gonna get a copy strike.
Right.
That was too close to Eminem.
Who?
I don't know.
All right, great shot there. Harold looking like he's getting a little bit of confidence here.
Yeah, there's a lot of balls on the table. That was good shape on the 4.
Yep.
I think I'm just slow rolling this in the side.
I like his shirt. The Monopoly guy.
Yeah, what did it say? Get some?
Something time.
Well, Mike's got the infamous one pocket shirt. I think it's his lucky shirt.
Billet spins. Oh, that's Rick. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, Billet.
That's Rich. Rick. I was just talking about Rick.
Yeah.
Rich Stadler. That is.
Okay. Yeah,
says just here to watch Mike continue his dominance, and that's about the reality.
wow.
Look at that shot. Jeez.
That's a good one. Man.
No love, though.
You know what, though? I'll take this.
I don't like the cue ball here.
I left it
Overcut
in the pocket, yeah. Just a little bit there. Yeah, Rich, he's the one that does the fidget spinners, right? The
right.
coins
the
and
coins
the spinners.
that we're going to
yeah.
give for our King of the Hill.
That'll be really
guys.
cool.
He's recovering, though. He just had some pretty major surgery.
Yeah, I saw something on Facebook. I wasn't quite sure.
Last time I talked to him, he said no pain for the first time in a long time.
Good.
So although he's healing, it's
good. No pain is good.
There we go, Harold.
Wonder what's on this piece of paper here that's blocking half my view.
I don't know. You kind of got in trouble here again. Just going to have to roll this one in and really work hard for the shape.
Yeah.
Just roll it.
So I think I would have probably just slow rolled that in and just took the cut on the 9 at my level.
What level are you at?
Well, like the Jester's level. I think, especially at a level where maybe you're not feeling too confident, you're missing some shots.
How do you do against Mike?
I never played him.
Oh.
Yeah. He'd probably win because I don't practice.
I don't know. You always undersell yourself, honestly. You play pretty good.
Well, I played pretty good, yesterday in the 9 ball. I feel like it was just kind of like no restrictions. You just play.
Yeah, right, because it's winter break. And
yeah. And it was a long race. So you had a lot of
Free-flowing,
time to work your, issues out.
magic.
Right.
See, that could be the difference just right there. The first word that comes to my brain when you say that is work your magic.
Yeah.
And your first word is issues.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I was up 7-0 and Brad beat me 9-7.
Really?
Yeah, that's talk about the pool gods switching and dodging.
There we go. Harold got his first win here.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's what we're talking about. He's starting to stroke the ball a little more confident, though. I know he hasn't really shown up, but he put a few balls together. I can see him coming around here.
Well, and Mike's going to be thinking about that one, too. He missed the 9, and then Harold just gets up, boom, first game. This could be a game changer here.
Well, that's the first shot where I feel like Mike had not a horrible shot at it, and he
right
didn't really put it too close.
Hit it a little thin. Also, you know how it is. If you've got a lead, sometimes maybe you miss a few shots until you get spanked. And then they're like, whoa, how'd this guy come back and tie me?
Yeah, it's amazing couple of mistakes what it does,
Yeah, that can be the difference of 4 or 5 games.
Well, 8-ball got knocked out last second, but good for him. He ends up with the 2 in the side.
Yeah. Yeah, that could work. The cue ball slide over, cut on the 3. Maybe 2 reels for the 4.
Got
I
some
like it.
Guesses coming in here. Matt Cooley says at least it's not a whitewash. I'm going to say 12-3 by the end of it is what
Hey,
his
Matt.
guess is. And Harold putting himself in about the only spot that makes it next to impossible to make.
Larry, it was John Fields, Westhouse, and you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kendall Cook. Quickfire. Those were the top 3.
I played a great match against Tyler the first round. Played a crummy match against John, but still the best match that I've ever played against him because I usually dog it even worse.
Yeah, don't we all?
And then I played it horrible against Tyler the second round. And then John and Tyler split because it was,
Right.
I was here since 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it was a long day. Everybody was shooting kind of weird. I was seeing, Westhouse missing shots, and he never missed all day. Never got to see John finish that up because he was in the hot seat and he was commentating. So if anyone's looking for that, it's on this YouTube channel. Just look back to
probably
yesterday.
what got us banned forever from Facebook.
Yeah, something.
Johnny Fields on there for one time, and we can't go on there anymore.
I don't know what he would have said.
Oh, it's just the association, I guess.
Yeah.
They're like, these guys know this guy?
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah. It could be. Could be. Anybody who's had their account blocked on Facebook is on a list.
Well, you better not be friends with Terrence Beck then.
17 accounts later.
Well, I actually haven't seen any new accounts from him recently, so he must be behaving.
Well, yeah, the lockdowns are slowing down a little bit. So when we were locked up in the house for 2 years,
do you remember the really creepy TV ads that they ran during COVID?
I don't think I tried not to watch anything.
It was horrible. They were it was like the 50s brainwashing stuff.
You better be careful.
Right.
We'll get copy striked again. Yeah. Yeah. It was scary.
For the Masse here. Oh.
Let's just say I don't want to live through that again.
No. You'd rather die?
I'd just move to another country that doesn't give a crap.
Wow.
I got my passport ready. Maybe a couple-year vacation, sabbatical. I hear, what would be a good country? Up North Pole, South Pole,
Brazil.
Sweden.
I don't know why Brazil is popping into the head, but well, Harold ended up on the wrong side of that 6 no matter what.
Yep. He was working it, though. Mike Gaines with ball in hand on the 6. Got to get good shape on the 8. Should be all she wrote.
So I have a kitchen meeting today at 3:30.
Ah, a kitchen meeting. What do you guys discuss? How to cut cucumbers and...
That's a lot going on in that kitchen. I don't think people understand.
Well,
but,
scratch kitchen, not easy, right?
We're actually going through the manual for training.
Okay, great.
Teaching them how to, because we cut all our own steaks, our cuts, and all that. So
nice. I had a ribeye here yesterday. It was great.
Delicious.
I made the mistake of saying medium well to medium, though. I said somewhere in the middle. Just say medium.
Of the middle?
Just say medium. Yeah.
So basically you told them you wanted the middle of the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what, you don't want it. You just don't know. You don't know if the cook is going to undercook it or overcook it. So
they don't undercook and overcook here.
I should have just said medium. I learned my lesson. Yeah. Right. I like my steak medium. Ask for it medium.
You put the well in there?
Yeah, I said in between medium and medium well.
That's just not
and it ended up on the medium well side because, when someone's picky, they're probably like, yeah, he just wants it well done.
Right. They're not taking a chance.
Yeah.
That's like the most horrific post we have as a review on our website is some guy that got a steak that I think he asked for it blue.
Oh. Which is like what? Just heat it up on one side? Yeah.
That's it right there. It's 2 quick little bangs on the
wow.
On the grill.
Yeah, just a sear.
Yeah, right.
I know, that's before rare, isn't it?
Yeah. It's blue, rare.
Wow.
Medium rare.
Well, I guess the customer gets what the customer wants. Silence.
Oh, And what else do you say?
Yeah, it is what it is.
That's a good break by Mike.
He got a good shot on the one this time.
Kind of moved the cue ball more than you ideally want to, but
Center table.
yeah, it came back to the center.
So he's got, for me, this is tricky to get on the 3 because I don't like power drawn out of this. I guess you could use a little top. No, he's drawing.
The technique I use here is you aim for the 4. So try to draw into the 4.
Yep. As a stopper.
Right.
It's a good
and
point.
It just gives you an aiming point. If you're just randomly aiming up table,
right.
Well, the 4 is in a great position. So if I aim to kind of hit the 4, the odds I'm going to get hooked on it aren't great. You know what I mean?
Right.
More than likely, I'm not going to.
I mean, it worked out. He had a shot on the 3, and he's got a shot on the 4, which, if you slow roll this, you got a great shot on the 5.
Yeah, see, Matt Cooley's really feeling bad for you that your steak was maybe a touch more done than you wanted it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
He must
First
know
world problems, huh?
Right.
Yeah. My phone battery died.
Yeah.
My steak was overcooked.
I asked for it medium rare.
I've got to put premium in my Jeep because it's a turbo. Poor me. Yeah.
Well, Mike laying it out there, he just looks unimpeded to try anything he wants to try right now, I think. So I'd like to see Harold put a little pressure on him.
Well, yeah, if there's no pressure,
well,
you both start missing balls because you don't need to play. We've all had those games where both players fall apart for one rack, and then you say, let's never talk of this.
Just needs 1 or 2 of those to drop for him.
Yep. He would have had the 6. Little stun draw, 7, 8. Yeah, that'd have been a good rack for Harold. Yeah, I remember playing Harold at the ballroom. I don't know, 3 years ago. I think it was like a 450 and under. And he kicked my ass. Ran the table
you're
on
allowed
me.
to say that? We might get kicked off the stream.
Well, the donkey. I was being a donkey. Can you even say what a donkey is? I don't want to take any chances anymore. You're right.
That could be a political statement.
It could be. It kind of is, isn't it?
You elephant.
Yeah, elephant versus donkey.
Whenever I hear the word donkey, I think of Shrek.
Yeah, one of the best movies ever. They have like a 4th and a 5th movie that I didn't even know about.
Can't say I cared.
Yeah. Well, it's still good.
No, it is good. Shrek.
I don't know. I think they have like a 3rd and a 4th. I just missed it because my kids are all older, so I didn't. We're not into that anymore. But
it's a
Disney
nice thing
Plus.
about grandkids. I get to watch cool movies again.
Yeah, once you get past the preschool stuff.
Yeah, right.
Man, that Wheels on the Bus song, little too many times in a row. Makes you glad you don't have kids that
Mike
little
with
anymore.
Another good hit, but I think
He's gonna get fortunate.
gonna leave Harold.
Oh,
That's what I was gonna predict, is that he was gonna leave Harold hanging, and he did.
so what do you do with the 6? Do you go 2
up
rails
here in the
around?
corner? No, I just barely catch the edge of the 5. Roll it real light, or stop it. I would have caught the edge of it just to roll up and come out.
I see, and then 6 all the way down.
Same
Okay,
shot he's
right,
shooting. He just got himself a back cut on it.
right, which isn't too bad.
I like that he's aggressively trying to shoot out of this. He's not too concerned. Your tendency when you start not getting out is to get up there and really take your time.
Start playing safe or taking your time. Yeah, maybe then you start overthinking things.
Right.
And it gets worse.
Got to get looser, not tighter.
Yeah, that's a great point.
I mean, when you're practicing and you're shooting good, that's the advantage that you have, is you're just getting down there and you're freewheeling a little bit. And I think when people get in trouble, they need to think to the freewheel a little bit more than...
Right, loosen up.
Right.
You got to aim still. Don't just wing at them.
Right.
But don't take too much time where you're overthinking everything.
Well, that's the other advice that I always gave to people when they're warming up for a tournament or whatever it is. Just swing. It's more important that you open up your stroke. You'll tighten up, trust me.
Right.
Oh, no.
Oh, well,
Another safety?
that was surprising.
All right, are we playing a 3-foul rule? You never know here.
No. I I asked them all those questions before the match. I think they were kind of on the fence for the 9-ball, but they both agreed. Now, is it the challengers
Challenger's choice.
can pick all that stuff? Okay, and that's what we
Gotcha.
did. So
Yeah.
Harold said no 9-ball break, no 3-foul rule. I'm too diplomatic.
He hit the 8 there, so I don't know if they're going to see it. Yep.
I'm like, you pick the game, and then you guys, hash it out and let me know what you want to do. Earbuds, no earbuds,
Harold is not a resistance type of person. He's very. He's not going to argue much with you, I don't think, ever. Have you gotten a chance to talk to Harold much?
Well, 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was selling cues. Really cool dude.
Yeah, he's good.
He's got that beard that,
Oh, yeah.
him and maybe Justin Volk might be the only two people that are in competition for that beard. The mustache twisted on the ends. I mean, very well-groomed beard.
Styling. He's got his work cut out for him here.
Yeah, he's really looking at it. He doesn't know if he wants to maybe go in the side, go in the corner, bank it.
I don't have a guess on what he was playing there, actually.
Yeah, it kind of looked like a Z-bank.
Maybe.
So you're going to run into the 9 here and most likely just shoot the 9 in the upper right.
It's a dangerous spot right now, I think. It should push it to the right, but you can hit this.
There's always a
Your
chance.
speed's off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, too hard. Well, honestly, I don't know if you could hit it soft enough. Look how far that moved. So then should you have hit it harder and then just had both balls kind of reposition into the middle of the table?
Yeah, it's normally.
It's a good call. I'll remember that one next time I have that shot. Well, that's a uncharacteristic miss by Mike Gaines.
That was tough, though.
It was tough, but he normally bears down and makes those.
There you go, Harold. 2 games.
7-2 in a race to 12. 9-ball here at the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard Company, Appleton, Wisconsin.
This is the open stream, and I am Kendall Quickfire Cook, joined in the booth by Chris
G.
Guntanis.
Yeah, hey, you did it. Guntanis. I'll take it. That is like 99 perfect.
Tanis?
Well, if you were in Greece, they'd probably roll the tongue and it would just have
I can't do that.
a lot of gargling.
I'm probably pretty lucky that I didn't grow up Hispanic, because if I had to roll my tongue for most of the words,
Yeah, I can't do that either.
I'm pretty sure they would say I have a speech impediment. Pretty sure they say that right now, and I speak English.
And yet we're in the booth talking.
Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's certain names that I do remember, like Micheloni. He realized someone yesterday mispronounced it. And, it's funny, when you mispronounce someone's name, they take it so personally. You don't realize it,
Not me. I love it when people mispronounce my name.
Yeah. Well, you've got, there's only a couple different mispronunciations for your last name.
There's some pretty interesting ones.
It could be bad.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I just remember what I called you the first time. I think
my-
it's safe to say.
My normal response is, no, normally people don't call me that until they get to know me.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I put like a double O and a ch at the end.
Cooch.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife loves the fact that the first time somebody tried to pronounce her name, they called her Mrs. Cooch.
That's great. Yeah. I didn't say it. I just didn't want to say it.
Well, it's not
I was
bad.
hinted towards it.
I don't think that's a bad word. If it is, it's a made-up bad word.
No, I mean, it's in a lot of hip hop songs.
That's not the same thing.
Cooch?
Yeah, coochie, right?
Well, it's kind of the same thing. I mean, maybe you missed the joke then. That's why, I don't know. Envelope.
Yeah, we'll go back to pool.
Yeah.
All right, Mike's going to play safe, I'm pretty sure. He looks like he's lining up not to... Well, maybe unintentionally played safe.
Yeah, I think he was going for that because, I mean, the three was
Uh-oh.
lined up.
Here comes a 9-ball shot.
Oh, you got to go for it, right? Carom.
Yeah, carom shot. Kiss off the... And you're maybe making the 2, actually.
So I had someone yell at me telling me that this isn't a carom shot. And I had to give them the definition of a carom shot. They said, this is called a billiard. I like billiard, carom.
Same difference.
The definition is the same thing.
They are the same, yep.
Well, it was like if the cue ball goes off the ball and hits another ball, it's a billiard.
Oh, what a shot.
Nails it.
Great shot. Gets him to 3.
That was a beautiful shot, Harold.
Want to go back to the guy that predicted 12 to 3? No, Matt Cooley says at least it's not a whitewash. I predict 12 to 3.
I think you're going to be sorely disappointed. If I had to guess, I'm going to say 12-11.
Oh, come on. Really?
I don't know.
Is that your guess?
Mike hasn't won a game in 3 games.
That's true.
Yeah.
Harold could catch a... Rick White says 2 games left to go and then to get the rhythm going. So now it's down to 1 game to get the rhythm going.
Yeah, he said the power's in the beard. Yeah.
I can see that.
I think, what's his shirt say? Okay, so that's just game time with the Monopoly guy with the same little mustache that he's got. Oh, man, look at that. Does he have a shot on the 1? He does. Do you go for the 2-9?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding?
So you got to make sure you get shape on the 2 at all costs.
Yep. Pointing to where he'd like to be. In a perfect world...
You want to go towards that if you can, but it looks like he's probably going to cross it, which makes things tougher.
He might be able to follow this around 2 rows.
That's what I was thinking, because if you come towards it, you got a lot less... you got more room for error.
Yeah, I think you go forward here. Although he's got a little more of a cut, maybe you do just 1 rail bounce out.
Yeah, just slide out and take what you get.
He's not cutting this ball. There we go. I was going to say, boy, he's not cutting that enough if he stayed there. Perfect.
Yeah, just enough to get past the 7.
I like this, too, where it's kind of a back cut. I'd rather cut kind of to the right on the shot,
For sure. The anti-back cut.
John Megger, what's going on?
Oh boy. That would have been the game.
What's going on? Nobody. Is it the YouTube thing that we don't see the shares and the likes?
Yeah, YouTube only shows subscribers.
Oh, so you got to make sure you subscribe.
Right.
We'll see
it does not filter the likes. Where Facebook will give us the likes, the follows, the shares. I did notice that. I was taking a look at it. Yeah. Proprietary software owned by the Umbrella Corporation.
It tells you what you can and can't say.
Yeah, pretty much. You better be careful.
They do.
Yeah. I've always liked Google, and Google bought YouTube, and honestly, YouTube has stayed pretty neutral throughout all this.
That's what it needs to be.
I mean, unless there's something, obvious.
Right. I mean, we don't... Right. Get rid of the stuff that's really offensive.
Yeah. I mean, we are living in a society.
The stuff I see every single day offends me, and I got to live with it.
Are they on break?
Break? Yeah, we should go through some of their information.
All right.
What do we got? Harold is from where?
Plover.
Plover. Where the hell is Plover?
That's a good question. Somewhere in the middle of Wisconsin.
Here, I'll look it up. I got my phone.
You got Mike Gaines from Rockford, Illinois. Harold is 53 years old, and Mike Gaines is 35. And by the way, I do remember Mike Gaines just started at 33? So he's only been playing for 2 years.
Yeah,
under the watchful eye of Nate Mindham.
Is that what he said?
Well, since he only played for 2 years, and half of that's been training with Nate.
Plover is a village.
Ah, the village of Plover.
Plover is a village in Portage County. So he's over by Mike Gaines.
Gans.
That one.
Hard to say with the Wisconsin accent.
It's a suburb so it's a suburb of Stevens Point. So it's a village outside of Stevens Point.
Yeah, Mike says by Wisconsin Rapids. Makes sense.
Who? Oh,
Mike.
Wow.
Yep.
Population was 13,519 in 2020 census.
Well, I wonder if that's up or down.
Not sure. What else we got?
So, shooting cues. Mike Gaines shoots with the... Do I have him on the right side?
Predator,
I
isn't it?
don't,
No,
because
that's Harold.
they flip-flopped.
Oh. Well,
So, yeah, let's do this.
oh, yeah. Harold's supposed to be on the other side.
Well, Mike does what Mike wants to do.
Oh, that Mike.
I actually told him to put his name in. I didn't say anything. Okay, so we got Mike on the left here. He shoots with a Pishar Custom with a Rogue 12.4 millimeter diameter and a Howe medium tip, which are hard to find.
We have them.
Well, I don't know. Mason was asking me if I had a Howe tip. I don't know why. I mean,
think we
I usually have. Maybe they're out of stock. They're hard to get. Everything's hard to
My
get.
next tip that I want to try is the sniper.
Yeah, just the Predator Victory is amazing. I don't know why anybody changes from that.
I do because it glazes over like every.
Well, if you
other
get the
layered
soft, it plays like a medium, and you do have to do a little 220 around the edge every couple of weeks, but it's not much maintenance for a tip.
Predator Victory Soft. That's the one I played with the most. Now I'm back to my Pro hard tip. I love it.
Well, Tyler Starr plays with the Predator Victory Medium, which I think is wow. You know how much harder the hardness so like a soft Predator Victory is actually like a medium Kamui.
Hey, look, Mike's back. Checking out the 2-ball.
Well, let's look at Harold's. He plays with a Jacoby 19-ounce, Jacoby black 30-inch shaft. And he breaks with a Jacoby black out. So he's a Jacoby man.
Good shot there by Mike, and set up nicely for the 3 in the side. It's a runnable table here.
Yeah,
5 to the 6 is a
little tricky.
Maybe. Could be if you're going to pick out a spot you might get in trouble. It could be it.
Oh, that's perfect. Little bottom left, come back out. I think he loves these shots. Good stroke shot.
We'll stay right here. We'll watch over the top of his shoulder. But meanwhile, I'll bring up Rodney Morris here, coming to town the 24th through the 28th. If you're looking to take a lesson with him, make sure you message me. Oh my!
Oh, he went top.
He went top all the way into the corner. He went top. Yep.
Yeah, Rodney Morris is going to be pretty awesome. What is it, Rodney Rocket Morris?
Rodney the Rocket. He phenomenal player. He was the 2004 Mosconi Cup MVP. And he played 10 times in the Mosconi Cup, so absolute champion and considered one of the best pro player teachers that's out there. So if you want the opportunity to train with one of the best, I would tell you to reach out to me on my Quickfire page on Facebook, even though we don't like them right now.
Yeah. Still that's the only way pool players communicate for some reason.
Should be... Facebook, the pool player community.
Yeah, I mean, it's those groups. The only reason why I have Facebook is because of pool.
Oh, that's right. The only reason I have it is because of what we got here. What are we doing here? Combination.
Yeah, he's got it. I mean,
I'm sure he would rather not be directly on the end rail here. So,
no.
A little bit more about Rodney here while Harold shoots this, but Friday night. So he shows up on Wednesday, and he's got some lessons booked those first couple of days. I think I've got his first day completely booked out. It's a good try again, just not quite there.
He seemed to hit it good, just kind of skidded
Unfortunately,
through.
left Mike straight in as he can, I think. Or actually, better yet, he's got a nice little angle so that he can play out for the 8.
Yeah, you got to stroke the 7 to come back out for the 8.
So Rodney's here a couple days, teaches all those days, and then on Friday we're going to have a social meet and greet.
It's going to be cool.
So he'll be down here, and you can play games against him. And just like every other pro we've had here, we shoot your picture, and I've got this really nice printer that we print a picture quality 8.5 by 11 off, and you get to have Rodney sign it right away. So that's really a... Uh-oh.
And you got to take advantage of these things.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
you might never see Rodney Morris again.
Right. And I want to keep bringing him.
Right. And you've had Earl Strickland, Johnny Archer,
Kelly Fisher, Allison Fisher.
the Black Widow was here for the first annual Wisconsin Billiard Hall of Fame.
Obviously,
Bustamante, right?
Great shot, but look out. Oh, he got away.
He's okay. He's okay. He worked it out. It's going to be 8-3, Mike, in a race to 12.
So we're extremely excited to bring that here. You know, I mean, that's definitely.
Well, and then you were here, Mason, who was also out there on the Pro Tour, all in this pool hall. Just a lot going on all the time, you know. Got the Cue It Up tournaments here. Gene Albright's been here a few times.
Yeah, all kinds of lessons. Darren Appleton. How in the world did we forget to
I
talk
was thinking
about
that,
Darren?
yeah. And Darren Appleton he's such a nice guy. Really. Between him and Johnny, nicest pro pool players I've ever met.
Well, Johnny's my all-time idol. That's, I mean, no secret
for sure.
there. If I have on my Mount Rushmore,
The only guy that could beat Earl on ESPN
yeah,
was Johnny Archer with his amazing break.
when he was so young. You know, he's 19 years old, winning his first U.S. Open. He was the youngest at the time to win. I think Federer probably broke that now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different time now. I mean, there's all these young kids.
So different.
Right. Standards are coming around, hopefully.
Well, that's what we need. Just like in any other business, you need standards and you need people to hold you to them. And
right.
I think that's something that Matchroom is doing for our sport, which is terrific.
Yeah, Diamond. I watched Diamond Billiards, a video on Diamond Billiards, the owner, proprietor. I don't know. He was trying to do the standards with that, and, you know, he only got so far. But obviously, Diamond tables are very well known. Matchroom's trying to take it to the next level and just make sure every table has the same pockets, same rails, same dimensions, same angle on the pocket, angles, everything. I mean, that's what we need for the sport to end up in the Olympics.
Well, right. If it's not standardized, what is it?
Yeah, that's why you see ping pong and other things, because you can standardize that so much easier. So I think they're working with Rasan, Diamond, Predator, and I don't want to name anything else that I don't know, but if they all standardize, that's a huge, huge jump forward in our sport.
I'm not sure. It must be the pros that he's asking about, and I would say absolutely for me, Johnny Archer is my favorite by far. And then I think Darren was terrific to have. Honestly, they were all great.
Oh, yeah. Just seeing
really
Earl.
Enjoyed the ladies, too. They were both really terrific.
Yeah, I forgot it. Yeah.
Kelly and Allison.
Yeah.
And then who's the Asian? I always forget
The
her
Black
name.
Widow.
No.
Jeanette Lee.
You keep saying that, but no, she came with Kelly Fisher.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
I feel really bad that I don't remember her name, but she was a terrific lady.
We could Google it. We'll find that. We'll get back to you guys on that. I might have missed that one. I didn't pay for the food part of that first annual Wisconsin Billiard Hall of Fame, and I kind of regret it.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Hey, it's coming back though. 2023. We got.
I'm just not the guy that wears a tuxedo and sits in a room.
Tuxedo. You think I had a tuxedo?
You guys were dressed to the nines, man. I mean, Jeanette Lee walks out with this amazing dress. Everybody's walking out in suits and ties.
Yeah, were you here for the whole thing with her though?
Partial.
Yeah. So she was definitely the most entertaining of all the pros that were here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I had to get in that
there was
back
a lot
room.
going on.
There was no more room for good old Chris G. Me and Randy Postel sat out here alone. It was pretty sad.
Reminded you of high school again, huh? Great try.
Oh, you want to play? No. We'll just sit here drinking beer while everybody else is having fun in the back room.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you learned your lesson. I was pretty new to the whole pool. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
That was like 3 weeks
no
in, really.
How cool
Right.
we were. All right, here we go. Harold trying to get a game here.
So they both said they like jump cues.
Well, it says game tight, not game time. Game tight. His shirt.
Oh.
So it just says a whole new meaning now. T-I-G-H-T.
Yeah. And with the Monopoly guy on the back, that's I feel like that's his mustache knowing the T. That's part of the logo of the Monopoly guy's mustache. It has to be something about the mustache. Yeah, he slow rolled it to try to get good shape on the 4.
I don't know if there's such a thing when you're talking about beards, but you could say his beard is high and tight, kind of. Right?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. One of the guys said his power is all in his beard.
Yeah.
That was Rick White.
Oh. Safety allowed.
What a safe.
Definitely was not playing that, but we'll allow it.
Well, the one thing I've noticed is I don't see Harold up there shaking his head and pouting, and he takes every opportunity and he goes after it.
He's here to experience it, and that's a great
It's
hit.
a good way to say it. Just experience it.
Well, tech guy, what happened there?
Just your projector. Well, you know what? I have a video card coming.
Good.
Yeah, it's out of my old gaming rig.
Oh, stop it. Just buy something.
No, it's a good card. It's better than that one. That's all you need. It's I'm telling you.
Okay.
You don't understand gaming rigs. You can spend $5,000-$6,000 on these things.
There's Mark Bell, the one that got us banned on Facebook. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I don't know what he did. He reported us.
Nobody would report us and try and get us not to be able to go live on our biggest day that we go live on.
Well, we appealed it, and I've never been through this. So they said, we'll get back to you soon.
I feel like a criminal now, kind of.
Well, like what video? Give us some information. What video? What post?
No hit safety.
Yeah, ball in hand, though, so I think we're going to see a return safety. You snuggle up behind the floor?
You could play the 5, but he's not going to.
Oh, don't measure.
Yeah, it's a foul if you measure.
I just remember Nick Andrews. I went out there for a ruling, and he goes, "Oh, isn't this a foul?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, you can't, And he's like, "Well, I was just using the ball to see if it would fit." And I was like, "Well, that's
Foul.
the exact rule. I can't. There's no leeway anymore." He was so honest about it. It was just funny. He didn't know.
Rick wants to know if Mike is wearing sandals. I don't know. We'll have to look. Does Mike got sandals on?
I don't believe so. I think they're New Balance. It's the oh yeah, he's got the black socks and flip flops.
Yeah. He does that often though.
That's like a pet peeve of mine.
That was a little bangy there, wasn't it?
Yeah, he didn't even really get up. He just kind of got up, shot, sat back down. Maybe a little frustration setting in on Mike. I mean, I don't know why. He's 9-3. Got 3 more games to go here.
Well, we were definitely short on that shot.
Yeah,
I like banking the 4 into the 5 and bringing the cue ball around 2 rails, but I think you're going to see a 4-ball bank. Look at that shot.
Wow. Beautiful shot. No shape on the 5.
What do you mean? He's just going to bank it in. Did you see the last shot?
Well, that isn't the 8 in the way?
No, the other way.
Oh, I see. Okay, back cut. Back bank.
Nope, forward.
You know what? It would have gone, I think.
It looked like it was close.
Yeah. Hard to see from up here. We say that a lot, but we've gotten a lot better at it.
Because we're blind.
Yeah, we need like a 80-inch Vizio or something better.
I'm telling you, I'm putting that camera on a tracker on the top of the table.
Yeah, that'll be cool. There's a lot of things we can do.
Anything you can do.
I would like to move that one camera closer.
Which one?
The one that's on the back wall. So we don't have to zoom so much.
Would you stop?
Well, I just think that look how much clearer this could be. This could be twice as clear. That's all I'm saying.
Do you want me to go back to the other cameras we used to use?
No, it's obviously improvement. Come on, you got to let me have an opinion once in a while. All I'm saying is that can't we just move it up and put it on a pole?
Where do you want to put it?
I don't know, like maybe 6 feet closer on a pole, but same angle, right? Just closer. The closer you get it, the less we have to do digital zoom.
Right, but if you think about that, right, it's going to be lower to keep it at the same angle.
Well, make a line. Get a string from the front of the lens to the front of the table and just put it on that line, but closer. That would work, right?
Show up tomorrow at 3 p.m. and we'll take care of that.
Well, yeah, and we still have to do the networking. That's a 12 a.m. thing. Now that all the holidays are starting to settle down.
Harold putting her down for 4 games.
That's great. Nice job, Harold.
So much for Cooley's prediction.
Yep. No more 3. We're on 4.
You'd be like the other predictors and change your prediction now to 4.
So I wonder, are you supposed to wear white socks or black socks with sandals? If you have white sandals, do you wear white
The
socks?
rules have all changed. Have you not been paying attention? I mean, there are no rules anymore to any of it.
I think there really is, though.
No,
Like, if
there's
you're
not.
wearing, like, a New Balance pair of sneakers or something and you have white socks pulled up to your knees, I think that
wait.
still is wrong.
Careful what you call those. They might not be socks.
Oh, yeah, I don't know anymore. I don't know.
Could be like foot baggies
Yeah. I mean, who knows?
or appendage covers.
Quite
I
possibly.
think appendage covers would be appropriate.
I mean, I've upgraded my look
Okay.
to black socks instead of white ankle socks. I think that moves me out of the dad zone a little bit, you know?
Matt says he sucks at pool predictions. Yeah, me too.
Well, you're only 1 or 2 off, but you know what? Harold could get on a streak here.
He's gonna. I feel it coming, I'm telling you.
I'd like to see him run a table or you know, it's not always running a table either. It's just things going your way, maybe playing a safe, getting back in control, finishing the last
Get a
3
roll.
balls. Right.
The world has gone mad.
Yeah, I know.
Mad Apple.
My daughter doesn't even match her socks. She just gets like all 50 pairs and just puts them together and doesn't matter what they are. Drives me nuts.
What world are you talking
And
about?
that's a new thing. The younger generation, they don't match socks. It's cool now to have like a blue sock and a red sock.
Right. It's because they want them to feel like it's okay to be insufficient.
Well, I don't know if that's insufficient. It's just socks, but
It is, though.
maybe a little OCD, anti-OCD.
Right, because who needs organization and neatness in the world? Everything can just run all.
Willy-nilly. So the
Willy-nilly.
world is falling apart because of mismatched socks.
That's right.
Kendall Cook.
It's the attitude. Well, I mean, seriously, they wear pajamas to work.
Oh,
What are
yeah.
you talking about?
Yeah. I've always been the
How
anti-tuck-in, though.
disrespectful
So.
is that? I think it's disrespectful.
Well, casual wear has come a long way. You don't have to really wear the suits to work, the Dockers.
Lucky A says, I like your stream. Thank you very much. We like it
Thanks,
too.
Lucky. Yeah, we get a little off topic once in a while.
Yeah.
We're tired a little. I can't say I'm tired. It's just, you know.
It's a Jester's match.
Yeah, you got to fill in the blanks.
Right. These guys are getting their opportunity, and you'll see some really good shots and some not so good because these guys aren't pros. So we got to keep it somewhat entertaining.
Sure. It's going to be a talk show.
Oh, no.
We're gonna compete with Joe Rogan pretty soon.
Yeah,
I mean, he doesn't do much more.
not really. He's got a few more interesting characters, probably.
He'd definitely be banned on Facebook.
What do you like here? What's he going to do? 5 off the 9, or is he going to play safe? He's just going to...
Oh, just bang the 9 in the
Hit her.
side.
I wear pajamas to work, LOL. But yeah, you work from home. That's different.
Yeah,
That's
but-
a whole nother issue.
When you have a meeting, though, you have a nice dress shirt, right? Maybe a pair of shorts.
Right.
Hopefully pants. I know a lot of people have actually gotten fired during this pandemic for not wearing pants in a meeting and accidentally standing up.
Oops.
Yeah.
I think if the folks from like the 60s and 70s even, 50s, 60s, 70s,
Yeah.
would see what we are today, they would have a heart attack.
Yeah, there'd be a lot
I'll
of
just
spankings
fall over
going around.
Yeah. Everybody, you get a spanking,
Yeah.
and you get a spanking. You need at least 10. Once a day for the next 6 months. That's your penance.
What do you mean you can't live without a $1,000 phone? You're only 12.
Right.
Who the
Uh-oh.
hell are you?
Mike's not going to be happy with this because I'm pretty sure he just lined that up.
You know what, though? They're kind of far apart.
It's throwing in there.
Yeah, can you do the Jerry Bryseth throw? I call it that because I learned it from him.
I was just going to say, how does Jerry get credit? I mean, Jerry can have credit for a lot of things, but I'm pretty sure he can't have credit for that one.
Oh, but it's such a physics thing, you know?
It's, for those of you who don't know, if the two balls are within probably, an 1/8 inch?
Sure.
We'll say an 1/8 inch just for a general point of reference. And they're misaligned to the pocket, so they're not quite aiming to the pocket. If you normally, in that situation, would cut that combination, say, to the left,
Right.
the opposite is true.
The opposite works. Yeah, because of the physics. The balls stick together, they throw, and then you get the angle. You know, it blows the mind when you see it. and it works every
It
time.
doesn't seem to make sense,
Right.
But it really does.
And if you try to do that power cut on the other side, you always miss it. So you got to learn eventually. So both players we asked, do you like template racks? Mike dislikes template racks. Harold likes them. It's a little switcheroo.
And just for the record, if they do want to play with a template rack, as long as they both agree to it, they are allowed to use template racks.
Yes. So that's the one thing that the challenger can't make the rule.
Well, kind of can, because he can say, nope, I don't want to.
Right. So if one person disagrees only on that rule,
Yeah, correct.
then they go back to the wooden rack. Mike prefers a 9-foot table. Harold prefers a 7-foot table. They both prefer diamonds. We should throw a few more brands in there, maybe. I mean, nobody fills out the other.
Yeah, I agree.
We could do like Valley Slash.
Well, you could do all kinds of stuff. Some people might play on Legacy or Conley
Right.
or Brunswick or
Tons of tables out there.
Rassan. Rassan's the only other one that I considered replacing our diamonds with.
Star Billiards, as John brought up, very big in the Philippines. Every pool hall, every house, everybody who plays pool, they all have a Star Billiards pool table. Like, who makes
Okay.
those? They must be made in India or the Philippines.
Maybe, but did you see that meme on, well, I'm sure you did. You're always on Facebook. So the meme with, and they wonder why they beat us all the time.
Oh,
And they're showing a picture of them playing in the Philippines. And there's
Right.
like these, they look like cicadas.
oh, they're huge.
Just
Yeah, they're like flying roaches.
Huge flying roaches flying all over the table and
Right.
big pile in the middle. And the guy's just playing like it's nothing.
Well, you notice after one guy wins,
Doesn't
everyone
even
in the
distract
crowd starts taking these little things off the table. I was like, what are those, bats, markers? They're bugs.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
That was well hit. Left himself a perfect angle to draw back to the short side of the 6. He's shaking his head, but
I mean, can you power follow this if you're feeling confident?
I would never follow this, I don't think.
I like it. You can also combo the 9. Yep, short side of the 6. That's the right shot. I mean, no doubt about it.
Now you admit
That
it.
was the right shot. Well, I was just, if you're feeling your
He
stroke,
He ended up two straight on this, and he's going to have a rough time getting a good shot on the 7 here. He's almost going to end up having to stop it where he's sitting to get there. If he
Yeah.
tries to go forward, he'll end up behind the 8 or come right back to where he is, kind of.
so do you take what you get, or do you really go for it
I
here?
would.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
followed
so
it.
He's going to end up behind the 8. That's what I told you.
Yeah, you were 100% right. I didn't say you were wrong for the record. Anyone out there didn't hear me say, Kendall, you are wrong?
Look at that. Hubby saw a whole pool. I'm assuming she's talking about in the Philippines. A whole pool hall for sale. All equipment, $10K, like 8 and 9 foot Brunswicks. Oh,
Wow.
what does he do here? Does he shoot the 7-9? Just get it over with?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, not.
Well, I mean, if you could just kind of pop out for the 8 in the side or something, I mean, it's just as easy.
I rarely will play combinations, but I think that one's easy enough that I would even shoot it.
Yeah, with ball in hand, you go for it.
It's better than this combination, I think.
So Mike says, if somebody was looking for a job by me and I was in management and they didn't have a button-down shirt, long pants, shoes, hopefully shoes, they did not get hired.
Great shot. I mean, that's-
Beautiful.
7-9 was like 10 times easier
Yeah.
than that ball was. So,
Would a polo be okay, Mike? I prefer my polos.
oh, no, in Pennsylvania. That's a dump. Don't buy it. 10 grand for the pool hall and all the equipment.
Well, for 10 grand. I don't know. I mean, maybe.
2 tables cost 10 grand.
Yeah.
Two new diamonds cost more than 10 grand. They're $7,000 a piece.
Right. All the equipment, 10K, 8, 9 foot Brunswick. You know what? I don't know. So you're saying don't buy, were you being sarcastic? Because I feel like you could sell the tables and make 10 grand. Oh, so what you're saying is you have to fill the house with new diamonds.
I kind of want to read that, but I don't know if I'm going to because.
Oh, yeah. You can't send anything.
Well, I've seen other places post pictures of that thing.
Right. Yeah.
that
And
we're
they get
talking
away
about
with
there,
it.
and they get away
Right.
with it. Nobody bans them.
And it was probably a private message, right? I mean,
Yeah, if anybody wants to know what we're talking about, just read the. We're not going to.
yeah, we're in chat, and we're only on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, just look at the live chat. It's all there. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell.
Yeah, I haven't seen any subscriptions. It is, I'll tell you, I will admit, it is a little tougher to subscribe and do all that stuff on YouTube because you have to log in.
It is. But you know what? This time, this age.
Oh, there's a super chat.
Super chat. Is there another
look at
Chris
that.
out there?
No, I think that's not you, is it?
Who's my evil twin out there?
Oh, no, it's you. Somebody's got access to your account. They just
That was from yesterday.
check your account.
So that's why I was just like, it's not. Sometimes when you hit that play button and the refresh, it starts to work. So maybe you guys can test it. Everyone who's not subscribed, subscribe. And we want to see if your name pops up. Just help us out.
And if you go to subscribe and they ask you to log in and you can't do it, remember to hit save my password.
Yeah, I mean, it just needs a Google account. Who doesn't have a Google account by now?
Right. 7 in the corner.
YouTube is owned by Google. There's no security issues. It's all one account. Rick White says, "What is that?" I don't know.
What's what?
Elaborate.
What is that?
Oh,
Look at that.
I've never seen it done like that. Uh-oh. Are we going to need a ref?
No.
He's going to call a ref.
Clean.
I don't want to watch this. My phone is horrible for slow motion.
Close
I
your
missed
eyes.
my Pixel. My Pixel had great slow motion. I downgraded.
These guys must be doing a pretty good job sharing, though. We got quite a few viewers here for YouTube only and a Jester's match. I'm happy with them.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube is coming around. The funny thing is 50% of the people on YouTube don't subscribe. I look at the analytics. It's a little, and that happens with every YouTuber. They're always complaining about it. Like, how are these people watching these videos but not subscribing?
Well, I honestly, Super Chat is where you can, so Rick White says Super Chat. I see, what's that?
Right.
Super Chat is a cash donation. Any of our Super Chat money, and, honestly, we say most, we're going to just make it all. All of the money that you guys donate to the stream will actually go to help our juniors in one way or another, whether it be tournaments or equipment or...
Right. There's enough juniors with entry fees. Plus, you pay half their weekly fees. They get outfits, shirts, jerseys,
Right.
equipment. I do believe like P Shower helps out a lot with that. So yeah, long story short,
we still do that, right? Where I pay half their entries.
yeah,
For tournaments here.
yeah. Every time Caden or any of the juniors come in, instead of paying 20, they pay 10.
Yeah, which is great. Uh-oh. Subscriber,
it did
there
work.
we go. Thank you, Rich.
Bill
Did
it.
work. It probably is just him. He's a
Well, you never subscribed before. Now you can't
Master.
unsubscribe and resubscribe. It probably won't work. But if you're a new subscribe, all right. So Rick, the super chat, super stickers, and all that. Once you're logged into YouTube, if you're down at the bottom by the chat, there's a button there. Looks like a $sign.
Yep.
And you can just click that, and it'll go through your Google account, which you might have like a credit card or something on file. And you can donate whatever you want, $1.99, $50, whatever you want.
99 cents.
Yeah,
Don't matter.
doesn't matter. You don't have to, but you asked.
Well, look at that. Rick White, $20. Thank you,
Well,
Rick.
that was easy.
No kidding.
Thank you, Rick.
Hey, anyone else want to know what Super Chat means?
Super chat, Rick White, $20.
There you go. Plus you get Chris G
Hey, you got me out of the.
chanting for you.
Well, I feel like sometimes I'm the only one that donates. It goes to a good cause. Thank you, Rick.
Well, I mean, you like donuts. What do you want?
Well, donuts, donating.
It's very close. Gets confusing.
I mean, I feel like if I put a percentage back of what you give me,
Well, I'll tell you,
feel like
Mike's
it's a
got to
good
feel
cause.
good getting one here again. It's been a little while. Harold has fought back to within 3 games. He's going to go back to a 4 game lead.
yep, 2 to win. Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit of a drought there. So we'll see what the next couple games bring. Is Mike going to be on fire? Or are we going to allow Harold to get a little closer?
Well, if he has the run he just had, he can make this a match. If he
I hope
duplicates
so.
what just happened,
Favorite games. Mike Gaines loves One Pocket, which I've never seen him play.
Plays Mason all the time. when Mason's
That's
here.
the person to play. Mason, Adam Starkle.
How do I get rid of that person?
You give me the mouse.
Here you go. Well, show me how to do it then, too, while you're at it.
Here, I'll do it over there. Left-handed.
Wow, you're experienced. Left-handed mouse operation. That is way beyond what I can do.
So you hit the gear.
Yep.
And then it brings up the YouTube panel.
Okay.
Well, anyway, I just want to say Harold, he prefers 9-ball. So then you're over here. You see the chat?
Yeah.
You just go hide user on channel. And is it the same user?
Looks like it.
Yep, it got all of them. So that's it.
Beauty. I can do that.
And we can also do things like, I can't pin that. You can pin, users' comments if they're
Sure.
really cool. I think you can set up a tip jar.
Yeah, I saw that.
There we go.
Yeah, we'll pin that.
Our tip jar is super chats and super stickers. So the other thing on this, since I never really showed you,
Oh, yeah.
and then hit save.
Yeah.
You can also change the title and stuff, but
Yeah.
be careful. You don't want
Yeah,
to
I'm
do
not
too much
touching
here.
it.
You
Nope.
accidentally click that. And you're-
Oh, yeah. No ending the stream.
Yep.
Everybody. Oh,
Then I usually close it just to get it out of the way so there's
I
no
think we should
accidental
make
clicks.
up a scene that's all black and like the old TV, like off air.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would work. Kind of like the little pattern that used to happen at midnight.
So are these hidden?
Yeah, they can't see them. Well, they can, but they're going to be gone. Yeah, it's rare that the spammers weren't an issue for a while there.
That's because we're so popular. What do you want? Look at that shot.
Oh, it just nearly avoided that scratch. Great game, Harold.
Let's take a look at that shot again. He hit that.
Please.
Just about perfect.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to it, and he hit it great.
Yeah, he really did.
So this is actually not the throw. This is a real combo.
Yeah, that
Boom.
was a full-on combo, and missing the 5 was a real impressive part there, I think.
Missing the scratch, too.
Gets him to 7 back within 3 games. Like I said, he puts a little fight in here, and he could give Mr. Gaines a run for his money here.
You never saw a side of John? Like the side where he was, being positive? I don't know. Not kicking your butt. So Billet says, it was nice seeing LJ in the booth yesterday.
Yeah.
Got to see him like I never saw before.
Yeah. He does calm down.
He's really supportive of other players. You just gotta
Yeah.
not be playing him.
Or
If
here's the deal. If you're like more than 10 feet away from him, he's very confusing to listen to. But as soon as you have a close conversation with him, he's a good guy.
Yes.
But he's loud, so people a lot of times will get the wrong impression, or maybe the right impression sometimes. But
It definitely happens. I've known him since I was like 19 and 20,
Yeah.
and he was always kind of cocky towards me.
he's confident and he's a little outspoken, But oh, that's the reflection. I thought that was a crack in the screen.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a light coming through.
Yeah. What are you doing? I can't see what's going on here. Great try.
Yeah, he's on it. Just missed the one. So another way to do it is
Block the troll. Yeah, I think we should report him, yeah.
Then it also blocks them.
Yeah,
It
okay.
does both.
I like reporting better because get those people out of here. That's what's wrong with the internet. It's one thing if somebody's out there looking,
Right.
but to put that crap on here,
Yeah, maybe report and then hide user from channel. Just giving Kendall a quick lesson here in case I'm not here.
Well, it's not like everybody can't see what we're talking about anyway.
Right. We're all in the same chat. You can see we're definitely getting a little spam. So we did clear them out. They've been reported and deleted. They're bots. There's nothing you can do.
Well, nothing we can do. There's all kinds of stuff. Techie kind of.
I don't understand why they can't just. I see the same one come through. Like, can't they just?
They can.
Yeah.
Somebody's
Seems a little
making
strange.
money. That's what it's about.
Yeah. Yeah, don't go to any of those sites or links or anything that you see ever, anywhere.
Yeah, right.
Those aren't from us.
Yeah, that's not us.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, Harold is starting to put together a little bit of a rhythm here, so it's good to see him making balls.
That was a great shot.
Yeah, he hit her pretty hard, but
Leanne, good suggestion there. How about that, Kendall?
yeah, we do. I'll be the first one to say there are all kinds of tournaments that we are needing to have.
Right. Women's Masters or
it's
just
just tough.
women's in general.
Everybody's busy. I get
Right.
it, so I'm not whining about being busy, but it is tough. I mean, there's so much going on around here all the time. Well, I don't like that he went to the corner.
Oh.
I would have rather seen him try to roll that nice and easy into the side pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if it's a little easier to hold the cue and you don't have to stroke it so hard. Some people just really do not like the side pockets. And what do you do here? I think I'm just banking the 8.
No, you can. I mean, you
Just
can
cut it.
Yeah, just cut it
Yeah.
and float right over. The 9's going to go in the same pocket. This is really just a center ball hit. Maybe
He's looking at the bank.
a little bit high up.
I think he's far enough ahead. Well, not
He's
really.
not.
Not anymore.
I was going to say. He's
I mean,
only
Harold's
3
sneaking
games
up on us here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Got to
I
start
just
paying
mentioned
attention.
that at the beginning of this break. I mean, you get this game. Now you're only 2 games back.
Right. Yeah, Harold needs the next couple games here. You don't want to let Mike get to the hill.
Well, I mean, you never want to let your opponent start to feel like he's got a chance. That's
Yeah, it's
and
brutal, but it's true.
Mike's let him in a little bit.
Oh.
Well, he's getting
No.
it right back to him.
Oh, man. I thought maybe you would have hooked him. That would have been a challenging shot for Mike. Now he's got ball in hand. See, I don't shoot this. I don't do this.
Like this.
But you know what? I've made so many mistakes doing the, off the rail, bottom right. I go too far sometimes. This is probably
Well, I
the
still
safer
shoot the
shot.
9 in the same pocket that he's going to shoot it in, but I
Look
do
at
that
that.
with a draw shot.
I'm going to take a lesson from that shot. You know what? It worked. It was easier. I mean,
Great
maybe
work getting him to the hill.
Yeah, I mean, maybe for you would definitely do the off the rail, right? With the bottom right. Come one rail across, shoot the 9 in the
I
upper
would
left.
absolutely not come one rail across because you're crossing the path that way.
Oh, okay. 2
So
rails?
I would have same way. I would have did what he did, but I would have shot the draw shot
Draw instead of the follow.
and just a slight angle so that you kind of skid up the rail
And get off the rail then.
just a bit.
So you're not on the rail. Okay, I see what
That's
you're
the
saying.
shot I like because
Okay.
even if you're dead short there, even if you don't move 3 inches, you still get a nice little cut to the right.
Yeah, I'll take that as a lesson too.
Well, thank everybody real quick for joining us too. It must be 3:30. Oh no, it's 3:20.
Yeah, you got 10 more minutes.
Yep.
She's just making sure you're on time.
The wife just popped her head into the booth.
Well, she knows it's going to take you 10 minutes to find your keys. So, it is what it is. Your phone, keys, laptop.
My phone's right here.
Your laptop case is over there, but the laptop's not in it. So
Yeah, I
that's
know.
all I can help you
They
with.
brought it into my office.
That's smart. Well, and then let's give the schedule here. So after this match, we will have the Knights coming up at 4:30 Central.
Mike pushing out to a jump shot.
And who is in the Knights? It's not
That's a great match.
Nick
It's
Andrews.
MH Penglaze, and he is playing against David Lee Garcia.
That's going to be great. I mean, who doesn't want to watch our very own MH?
Oh, look at that kick. Right in the side pocket.
Beautiful. And with precision leave on the 2.
Like it had eyes.
I like that little inside, held it.
Speaking of eyes, what do you call a fish with no eyes? That's it.
I knew that. It took me a second. You've been hanging out with MH, haven't you?
I've known that joke forever. Well, not quite getting her done on that shot.
Mental tools. Mike Gaines keeps his emotions in check. Remember to get quietly into the shot. Be smooth. Let your butterflies fly in formation. The Champion's Mind.
Oh,
That must
my
be a book.
God, is that corny?
Well, it's from a book. Probably the inner, tennis. All
It's
that.
almost as corny as the one I came up with the other day, and that's sometimes losing is winning as long as you're learning.
Yes. Sometimes when you win, you lose.
Well,
Sometimes when you lose, you win. Isn't that Paul Newman?
No, that's a different quote.
That's a different movie.
But yeah, that is that is from Color of Money, I think.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Because he was trying to teach, the flake how to lose once in a while.
How to flake on and flake off.
Yeah, right.
Can I teach you to flake on and flake off?
Can you turn it
That's the
on?
question.
Can you turn it off? I was just always a flake, so yeah. Never really turned it on.
It's pool players.
In general. You do see it though. Certain people come in, they're very
My wife is an
animated.
RN, so she worked in an office at one time, and she actually was helping with a guy who was a pool player.
Okay.
And he warned her about pool players. He said, don't date a pool player.
Really? Why?
Yeah, that was before I married her.
That seems
Because
weird.
he said that we're just very emotional.
I mean, wouldn't that be any competitive person in any sport?
I don't know.
At least pick one that makes
Really,
money.
really makes me sad to hear.
Well,
say
she
that.
didn't listen.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. It might have helped. Sometimes people do the opposite of what you tell them.
Pretty sure that's a typo, but we'll read it verbatim. What, boys? Sorry, I can't be there today.
What's up, Patrick?
Oh, what's up, boys?
I'm
There we go.
assuming.
You missed the word up. Uh-oh. We're sorry you can't be here, too. The night's match is going to be great, and I can't commentate the night's match. So
Yeah.
I've got to figure out who's going to come in.
Yeah, I'm going to just put a headset on MH and let him talk.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. We got to have that thing laying around here somewhere.
I don't know. Can you say bullocks on the...
Snick and bullocks. Bloody. No, just pool players.
Yeah.
Leanne says, I draw better on paper than on a pool table. I can't control the speed of my draw. There's a lesson for that.
It's all mechanics.
Yeah, mechanics, getting low and not overhitting it. You don't need a lot of angle.
Mike
It's
got
amazing.
in trouble here. He's not going to easily skate out of this rack, so he's got to
This is it, though.
make a ball. Nope.
Oh, did he leave it okay for Harold?
Oh, I think it's perfect, actually.
The only thing you can get in trouble here,
Just don't want to draw.
yeah, I was going to say, this is a mental thing. Sometimes you feel like you need to draw out of this, and then you go right in the corner with the cue ball.
So a little bit of right English. Oh, don't jack up. Oh, don't jack up.
He's jacking up,
don't
and he's
jack
drawing. He's jacking up.
That's scary.
That could work, too.
Oh, no.
It did not. Well, that is not the way you want to go out in a match. Favorite players.
Rick White, I'm working on finding a decent headset that is noise canceling so we can do some mic'd up.
Oh, I actually found. Remember that camera you were talking about getting?
I already
the
got
DJ Pocket. They've
That's
got
in my office.
They've got a wireless mic set up for that.
All right, that'll do it. Mike Gaines hanging on to his title as Jester. Make sure that you guys don't go too far. 4:30, we got MH Penglaze. Yeah, 1 hour away. We got MH Penglaze being challenged by David Lee Garcia. So I know a lot of people know David, so I'm sure we're going to see a lot of his buddies on here supporting him. And obviously we got MH, who I guess a few people like him too.
A few. Does he still need to fill out the questionnaire?
Yeah, I don't know what he's waiting for. Oh, I got to send it to him.
Yeah, we'll get that to him. Also, people have been asking, how do they sign up for this? We got to make more posts.
To my all it is Quickfire.
Okay.
So if you go to my Quickfire account on Facebook, get over there. First off, like my page. I need you guys to like it. That's kind of what we run everything through. So make sure you get over to Facebook, like my page at Quickfire, and in there's a post that says King of the Hill signups, King of the Hill and King's Court. So they're both kind of the same questionnaire. But yeah, make sure you get over there and sign up if you want to. I'm not going to lie to you. There's 60-some players signed up for the Jesters, so you're a year plus out.
Yeah.
And we're pretty close to that. We're getting closer to that for the Knights. So,
but people do back out, and then, there is a chance. Sign up.
You're telling me there's a chance.
There's always a chance.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again back here in about an hour, and looking forward to that match. I think it's going to be great. So see you later on this Sunday afternoon. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Kendall.
All right, see you, bud.
Bye-bye.